सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. This prayer I am dedicating to Goddess of Learning, Ma Saraswati, on behalf of you all freshers who are going to start their new journey in higher education right here in a world-class university, the Assam Royal Global University. Ma Saraswati bless you all, wish you all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this inauguration program of the orientation program for Deeksharambh 2025. First of all, I like to welcome the freshers who have joined this university. Some of them are sitting in this auditorium and rest are sitting and watching this program online, sitting at different seminar hall and auditorium of this campus. Some of parents are also there. I welcome them as well. I welcome the Honorable Chief Guest of today's event, Sri Bimal Boraji, Amar Okhomor, Udyog Wanijyo, Rajhua প্রতিষ্ঠান আৰু সংস্কৃতি পৰিক্ৰমা বিভাগৰ মন্ত্ৰী শ্ৰীযুত বিমল বৰা ডাঙৰীয়াক মই আজি এই অনুষ্ঠানত এই প্ৰগ্ৰামত অভিনন্দন জনাইছোঁ, স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ. We are really privileged, sir. We have a very renowned dancer, Vidushi Sujata Mahapatra, classical dancer, Sangeet Natak Academy awardee. Madam, we took this opportunity to invite you and welcome you here on this program. You are most welcome. I congratulate each and every freshers who has selected this world-class university for their higher education, Royal Global University, your temple of learning for next couple of days. About Royal Global University, my dear friends, here you will get huge opportunities for teaching and learning, for critical thinking and innovation, for research, entrepreneurship, and for your all-round development. Under the guidance of very highly and skilled teachers who are all across different parts of this country, we have very senior people, celebrated educationists, including Amarjyoti Chaudhary sir. I am not able to get the name of everyone, but with these leaders, our Vice Chancellor had been the Vice Chancellor of Dibrugarh University, and with the very senior deans and coordinators and very skillful teachers, I am sure you are going to be guided in your teaching and learning process. Of course, you will have the luxury of world-class infrastructure and modern facilities, of course, under strict vigilance and discipline. With the philosophy of imbibing in you the Indian values, Indian culture, and Bharatiya Gyan, Indian knowledge system, giving priorities on nation-first approach, fulfilling national missions, and also making you competent to address the future challenges you are going to face. On this occasion, as your Chancellor, I shall share some of my thoughts which are relevant for the students, for university, as in education, as well as also share some of very important, rather 3 topics which are important for each one of us. I had seen the parents who have come to drop their wards in the last 2-3 days in the hostels, or those who have come here. There were tears, slide is there. There are tears of hope, expectations, aspirations, and ambitions. And I'm sure you are here because of the hard-earned income they have spent in depositing your fees. My dear students, try to fulfill their dreams, and that you can do by being a very disciplined student, a very skillful, a very good human being. And some of you are here on 100% scholarship. Your responsibility is more than others because the institution has been very generous in providing you this scholarship. Your responsibility is double. However, mind you that your scholarship continues with your continued good performance in every semester. Now that you have got the admission in this university, try to love your university. Some of you have come to this university by choice, others have come by compulsion. But once you have come here, try to love it, adore it, respect it, honor it. Feel proud to be a student of Royal Global University. Feel proud to be called as a Royalite. After having completed your course of 2, 3, 4, 5 years, also you should feel proud when you go out of this university as the brand ambassador of this university to be called as alumni of this university and call this as your alma mater. And you are privileged that you have got a world-class infrastructure where there are ample opportunities. It will be now your turn to grasp them, to explore the various opportunities lied ahead. I know that many of the students are admitted here who have not scored very high marks. And there are many who will not be able to score very high even when they pass out from this university. But let me tell you very clearly, my dear students, that there is no correlation, there is no direct nexus between high marks and successful as such or successful in the real life. Rather, the corporations have been found to have selected the ones whose academic records were not brilliant, but those who were all-rounders. Even the countries are ruled by not the ones who are academically champions, but the ones who are otherwise champions. It is those who dabble in much more than mere academics who seems to fit in all real field of life. So there is nothing to worry for them, especially who have not been able to score very high. I know that most of you have come here with an idea to get a degree. We call it a license. But my dear friends, this degree is just a kind of your certificate that you have completed a course. Your emphasis should not be on degree. The emphasis should be on research, on innovation, on critical thinking. Try to become entrepreneur. Try to become a job creator rather than job seeker. So your emphasis from degree to job should shift to job provider and to researcher. A video, please. I know all of you have, just 1 minute, just a minute. I know you all have come passing class 12. 12 pass. I like to give a clipping of a movie called 12 Fail, and I'm sure most of you might have seen. But what I want you to bring home is that particular issue, which is very important, that how it is important that we should have a purpose in life, and that I'll explain that purpose. Let me show it first. The video, please.
ये आपका कौन सा अटेम्प्ट है?
लास्ट अटेम्प्ट है मैम।
और सिलेक्ट नहीं हुए तो?
कोई बात नहीं, हार नहीं मानूंगा, रार नहीं ठानूंगा, अपने लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति तक नहीं रुकूंगा मैं।
लास्ट अटेम्प्ट है, लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति कैसे होगी?
आईपीएस बनना लक्ष्य नहीं है मैम, लक्ष्य तो देश को सुधारना है। अगर मेरा सिलेक्शन नहीं होता है तो मैं गांव जाके टीचर बनूंगा और बच्चों को पढ़ाऊंगा कि चीटिंग छोड़नी होगी, और अगर वो उस उम्र में ये बात समझ जाएंगे तो जीवन में कभी चीटिंग नहीं करेंगे। और ये बात मुझे तब सूझी जब एक दिन नेहरू विहार की लाइट चली गई थी और मैं स्ट्रीट लैम्प के नीचे पड़ रहा था कि if I cannot be the sun that lights up the earth, if I cannot be the sun that shines upon the earth, I can still be a lamp and light up my street.
Good. Be a lamp. You may go now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Hope you understand. So there should be a purpose in life. Becoming chartered accountant, engineer, architect, IPS, IAS cannot be the purpose of life. This could only be a means to achieve some end. The end should be something else, which you might well understood with these boys saying that IPS बनना मेरा लक्ष्य नहीं है. मेरा लक्ष्य तो उस गांव में जाके चीटिंग को रोकना है. वह काम तो मैं बिना IPS के भी कर लूँगा. So whatever degree we acquire should be our means to achieve some ends. And you should try to be very, very skillful. You should be trying to become researcher. Innovation is the most important thing. Out of box thinking. I'll just give the reference of a boy from very much our state, Assam, Dibrugarh. Our honorable minister must be knowing one Mr. Kishan Bagadia. Last year, he just class 12 pass, commerce student. Don't think that technology is for science student. He developed some kind of, what you call it, software or app, taking many apps together, and it was purchased by one of the US companies by paying him 416 crores in one go. Beside, he'll be getting every year 50 crores. He's already there in US. If that boy of class 12 pass out can do that out of box thinking by means of, why many of you can't? Even his younger brother, who has just passed class 10, he has also developed similar app, and he is also getting a lot of money. So innovation and out of box thinking is very important, my dear student. Beside that, you should always have a positive attitude towards your life. Narayan Murthy ji once had said that we select the students, only the ones who have positive attitude, because we know all the candidates who have come for job are highly skilled, all from IIMs and IITs. I have already told you, try to be a job creator rather than job seeker. The value system is very important. We have seen how people reaching to a particular height, they do such things for which we feel so bad about. I'm sure the value system is lacking in them. And try to be, of course, a good human being. Besides these, a bit of things, I like to speak about three important issues, as I said. One is about to be sensitivity. I have seen that our today's generation is not as much sensitive as they should be about various aspects of the society, sensitive to the humankind, to the mankind, to the animal kind, to the nature, to the underprivileged people, to the specially challenged people. For this, I'll give reference to a real story. You all know that T.N. Sesson was our former Chief Election Commissioner. Once upon a time, he was traveling with his wife and had to stay in a forest, in a guest house. His wife noticed a nest in one tree and asked the PSO to bring that nest for the decoration in her house. The PSO went to a boy who was nearby grazing the cows, that he will pay rupees 10 in turn to bring that nest. The boy denied. Then Mr. Sesson himself went to the boy, said, instead I'll give you 50 rupees. Those days, 25 years ago, 50 rupees would be much bigger amount than today. The boy still denied. Then Mr. Sesson asked him, why you are not accepting 50 rupees? I'll just read out what the boy said. Of course, this is in English. He might have spoken in his own broken language. Sahib ji, I will not do it for whatever you will give. Inside these nests are baby sparrows. If I give those nests to you, in the evening when the mother sparrow returns with food for the babies and does not find them there, she will cry. I do not have the heart to see that. So no matter how much you pay, I cannot break the nest. After this incident, T.N. Sesson had a lifelong guilt that a safer boy could think and had the same sensibility. Why he could not think even after being so educated and IAS? Why did not that sensation arise in him? He said that my position and my eyes disappeared in front of that little boy. I became like a mustard seed in front of him. Education, position, and social status are not the criteria of humanity. Life is enjoyable only when there is knowledge, compassion, and intelligence. The second issue, which is the future challenge for all of us, the very climatical issue, the issue of Mother Earth. Dear students, even as you pursue your respective career, spare a thought to the sustainable use of our natural resources and take care of environment. Our planet Earth faces a serious existential risk from climate change and unsustainable development. The current generation has a serious responsibility to ensure that we leave the planet in a better shape for future generation. Plant a tree for better tomorrow. My commitment is to make our campus a green campus. In other words, planting a tree is a must today for survival tomorrow. I urge you to join efforts for the conservation of our natural lakes, rivers, forests, wildlife, air quality, and mountains. Sustainable development is the only way ahead. The third one, which is very close to my heart, is Indian knowledge system. India has a very rich culture. We must rediscover our past knowledge. We were the Vishwaguru, and our Prime Minister has the vision to make India again the Vishwaguru by 2047. It is said that Bharatasya Pratishte Dvay, Sanskritam, Sanskritis तथा भारत की सही मायने में प्रतिष्ठा दो चीज़ों से है, संस्कृत भाषा और भारतीय संस्कृति से. बट अफसोस की बात है, आज की हमारी जनरेशन बिल्कुल पाश्चात्य सभ्यता के रंग में रंगी हुई है. तो मैं आपसे यही अनुरोध करूंगा कि इस पाश्चात्य सभ्यता के रंग से ना रंगे जाएं आप, उसकी होड़ में न जाएं. हमारी बहुत रिच कल्चर है. हमारी कल्चर हमें क्या सिखाती है? विश्व वसुदेव कुटुंब की फिलॉसफी, उनकी कल्चर क्या सिखाती है? सेल्फिश बनने की. हम वेस्टर्न कल्चर बोलने से भी अंडरस्टैंड सम अदर कंट्रीज, बट हमारे ठीक वेस्टर्न जो पड़ोसी है वे तो आतंकवाद की फिलॉसफी सिखा रहे हैं. हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति सिखाती है सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, माँ कस्य दुख भाग भवेत्. सभी मनुष्य जीवन में सुख हो, ऐसी हमारी संस्कृति है. अयम निजय परोवेत्ति गणना लघु चेतसाम, उदार चरिता नाम तु वसुधैव कुटुंबकम. पूरा पृथ्वी जो है ये इसको परिवार मानती है हमारी संस्कृति. हमारी संस्कृति बोलती है सबको साथ लेकर चलो. संगच्छध्वम संवदध्वम संभो मनानसी जानताम, देवा भागम यथा पूर्वे संज्ञा नाम नाना उपास्यते. ऋग्वेद का श्लोक है, ये मंत्र है. इसलिए ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि ये हमारे ज्ञान विज्ञान की जो हमारी खोई हुई जो ज्ञान है उसे हम रीडिस्कवर करें और इसे बहुत स्ट्रांगली इम्बाइव करें. Today, we live in a world where peace is a pressing concern, very relevant and burning issue I am raising. Today, we live in a world where peace is a pressing concern. Countries are grappling with conflict, and despite having highly qualified leaders, we are witnessing a surge in intolerance. From the tensions between set of two countries, it is clear that the world is at a crossroads. As future leader, it is essential that you understand the importance of cooperation, collaboration, and peace. The Indian philosophy of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, is more relevant today than ever before. Our ancient wisdom emphasizes on harmony and understanding. It's imperative that we prioritize peace, dialogue, and cooperation over conflict and dominance. I am very sure that with this situation, most of the nation will increase the budget allocation on defense, which means there will be cut on priority sectors like infra, medical, and education, which will reversely impact the social upliftment and well-being of the community. As such, as future leader, it's crucial that you not only acquire modern knowledge and technological skills, AI, not of course be the slave of AI, but also imbibe strong values of cooperation, empathy, and peace, And for that, I shall also like to quote Abdul Kalam ji, where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. Where there is beauty in the character, there is harmony at home. And where there is harmony at home, there is order in the nation. And when there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. And also liked a piece of letter which was written by one of the nurse during Second World War to teachers. Dear teachers, because it's very relevant in today's context. Dear teachers, I am a survivor of the concentration camp. My eyes saw what no man should witness. Gas chambers built by learned engineers. Children poisoned by educated physicians. Infants killed by trained nurses. Women and babies shot and burned by high school and college graduates. So I am suspicious of education. My request is help your students become human. Your efforts must never produce learned monsters, skilled psychopaths, educated illiterates. Reading, writing, and arithmetics are important only if they serve towards making our children more human. I will also quote Rabindranath Tagore. মানুষ তো সবার ঘরে জন্মায় কিন্তু মনুষ্যত্ব সবার ঘরে জন্মায় না. Dear friends, with these words, I like to conclude with this couplet. सोच को बदलो सितारे बदल जाएंगे. सोच को बदलो सितारे बदल जाएंगे. नज़र को बदलो नज़ारे बदल जाएंगे. कश्तियाँ बदलने की ज़रूरत नहीं. कश्तियाँ बदलने की ज़रूरत नहीं. दिशाओं को बदलो किनारे बदल जाएंगे. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट once again. Thank you very much.